Hey there! So, you're running a US accounting firm and 2025 is on your mind, right? Well, you're in the right place. In this explainer, we're going to break down 3 really powerful strategies. We're talking nearshoring, white labeling, and offshoring that are designed to help you not just get by, but actually come out on top in the year ahead.
You know, this quote really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? The entire world of accounting is shifting under our feet, and the firms that are going to win are the ones that adapt. 2025 isn't just another year on the calendar. It's a genuine turning point, a time to rethink your entire game plan.
Does this list hit a little too close to home? Clients wanting more, faster, deadlines getting tighter and tighter, and that constant, relentless pressure to be more efficient with every dollar. Yep, these are the exact reasons we need to have a serious talk about new ways of operating.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to dig into the challenge itself. Then, we'll explore 3 awesome solutions we're calling pillars: nearshoring, white label, and offshoring. And the best part? We'll show you how to put them all together into a hybrid model that'll future-proof your firm. All right, let's kick things off with the 2025 Firm Challenge. It's so easy to look at all these pressures as just, a laundry list of problems. But I want you to see them differently. Think of them as a catalyst for change, for real innovation. This is your shot to redesign how your firm works for a totally new era. Let's get into our first solution, our first pillar, nearshoring. This one is all about getting help from talent that's close by, super efficient, and totally in sync with your firm's daily rhythm. Think of it as the foundation for a much more agile and responsive operation. So what is it exactly? Well, nearshoring is simply partnering with teams in countries that are, near. The real wins here are the shared time zones and cultural vibes. It makes working together so seamless, it can feel like they're just in the next office over.
And the impact this can have is huge. Faster communication means you're solving problems in real time, not waiting a whole day for an email back. But here's the real magic. When you hand off the routine stuff, like bookkeeping and reconciliations, your in-house team is suddenly free to do that high-value advisory work. We're talking strategic planning, cash flow forecasting, the stuff that actually grows your clients' businesses and yours.
Okay, pillar number 2 is a total game changer for growth: white label services. If you've ever wanted to grow your brand and offer more services without all the usual headaches and massive costs, listen up, because this is how it's done.
Just think of it this way. Your firm is the star of the show. You own the client relationship completely. But in the background, you've got this amazing, trusted partner doing the heavy lifting. Your client only ever sees your brand, your logo, your quality. It's brilliant. And this is exactly why so many CPA firms are jumping on this. Imagine a client needs help with complex international tax, but you don't have that expert in-house. No problem. With a white label partner, you suddenly do. Or what about tax season? Instead of panicking, you can just scale up instantly. It's all about being agile and saying yes to more opportunities. And that brings us to our third and final pillar, offshoring. Now, if nearshoring is all about being close and in sync, offshoring is about casting a wider net. It's about tapping into a global talent pool to find incredible, specialized expertise wherever in the world it might be. See, while nearshore teams are amazing for daily tasks, offshore teams can tackle some really complex stuff. We're talking certified accountants managing tricky tax prep, complicated payroll, and crucial compliance work. This isn't just about getting extra hands, it's about accessing top-tier brains.
The advantages here are seriously powerful. I mean, the cost savings can be huge, for sure, but it's also about talent and speed. Think about a 24/7 work cycle. Your team in the US finishes for the day, and your offshore team picks it right up. Projects get done way faster, which gives you a massive competitive edge. Okay, now this is super important, so I really want to pause here for a sec. When you go offshore, compliance is completely non-negotiable. Protecting your client's data, following every single US accounting standard, all the IRS disclosure rules, it is absolutely paramount. This is why choosing a properly vetted, trustworthy partner is so critical. So we've looked at 3 incredible pillars on their own. But the real magic, the thing that changes everything, that happens when you start combining them. Let's talk about how to build a hybrid model that pulls all this together for maximum impact.
But first, a quick but crucial note on leadership. Outsourcing is not set it and forget it. It demands strong oversight from your team. You need super clear roles.
an accounting manager who runs the day-to-day, and a controller who's focused on that big picture strategy and compliance. This structure gives you all the benefits with none of the chaos.
Here's what this looks like in the real world. Your nearshore team is handling all that daily bookkeeping in real time. Your specialized offshore CPAs are managing the complex tax and compliance stuff. And the whole thing is delivered seamlessly to your clients under your brand using a white label partner. It's like a perfectly oiled machine where every part is doing exactly what it does best.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but is this just for the big guys? Can a smaller CPA firm really make this work?
And the answer is a huge, emphatic yes. In fact, you could argue these models are even more powerful for smaller firms. They let you punch way above your weight class, offering services like the big firms, scaling up when you need to, and keeping your costs low, all without the huge risk of hiring more full-time staff.
Okay, we have covered a lot of ground. So let's bring it all home and boil this down to the core strategies you really need to remember as you're planning for 2025. These are your building blocks for the future.
So what's the formula for a future-proof firm? It's one that uses nearshoring for that day-to-day efficiency. It uses white label services to grow the brand without the growing pains, and it uses offshoring to bring in deep, cost-effective expertise. And the glue that holds it all together? Strong internal leadership. That combination is what future-proofs your firm.
And that brings us to our last question, and this one's for you. Now that you see how this all fits together, I want you to think about your own firm. What's the single biggest bottleneck that's holding you back right now? Are you drowning in routine tasks? Are you missing a key specialized skill? Or are you just struggling to scale during busy season? Answering that question, that's your first step toward building a stronger, more resilient firm for 2025 and beyond.